hello. Happy Friday, everyone. What is
Happy,
going on? Iran,
happy Friday. What's up? What's up?
how are you, Iran?
Good, amazing. How are you?
Good. I
We
love your new setup with this crazy
no,
headset.
it's because I'm near you right now.
Yeah,
Let's tell them the truth.
yeah, we are
So
in the office today,
we
both
are
of us, happy in the office. And yeah, to make sure that there is no crazy echo. So Iran has headset. And
yeah.
yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Again, we do it on Friday this week. Hopefully next week we'll be back to Thursday. We prefer Thursday, honestly, but we just we had some personal things yesterday, so we couldn't make it. But
Even though that it's pretty nice to do it on Friday. We see engagement here. I don't know.
yeah, no, Friday is fine, but just for us, we prefer Thursday to keep it consistent. But in the last 2 weeks, it's Friday. So thank you everyone for the flexibility joining us in
Yeah.
Friday.
Tell us in
Um,
the comments below, like, what do you prefer?
yeah,
Just to
maybe
hear
we'll
from.
listen.
Yeah,
Anyways,
maybe.
anyways, town hall for anyone that is new here. Let's make sure that we are all aligned and we understand what's going on. So this is our half an hour every week to go live and basically talk to the community. We take advantage of this time to announce anything new to Evmux, answer any questions, and of course get to know more the crazy, amazing, great community we're building here in Evmux. So please let us know in the comment where you are from. It's always nice to start with it, kind of see where people are from, and then we'll dive into the topic for today. We have some new updates, which is great. Yeah, updates. Let's do something nice.
Yeah.
So we have some updates for today, and then of course we'll answer any questions. So any questions come to your mind, please feel free to put it in the chat, and then we'll take them by their order once we get to their section of the town hall. But starting with saying hi in the comments. So please, we have Samuel, live production tips and tools, first here. Great to see you, man. Thank you. What's up, Max
Sam,
M?
thank you for the recommendation for the. I will tell everyone that I asked Sam about if he can recommend me about a new camera. So I'm not using it right now because I just got it and I'm going to do the whole setup. So stay tuned. I will look much more beautiful in the next few town halls, I guess.
Yeah, and that's a great example of why the community is so powerful. We got to know Samuel because he joined to the community a long time ago, and then we knew that Samuel is an expert of cameras and setup and such. And when Iran thought he needs to upgrade, he reached out to Samuel to get for recommendations and a few others. So thank you, Samuel, very much. Um, we have here Reforma Vision. Greetings. How great EVMux allows you to have professional scenes. I would like to learn how to put the presenter camera in a circular shape. I know it can be in the shape of a rounded frame. So
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
totally doable. The way to achieve it, I think we also have a video of it on our YouTube channel. But
By the way,
anyways,
you have two options to do it. Once to put it below a layer that it's transparent
it crops you.
yeah, it crops you. The other way is using the rounded corners that you can actually apply for that specific layer.
So with the round corners, you need to make it like the maximum and then to crop yourself. You can crop and then it will make it fully circular shape. So
I will do an example in a few minutes once I will show the new things that we have.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And thank you for the question. We have whiskey here. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
We have Black Guns and Gardens. Salute EVMax and chat. Hello. Thank you for joining. Master the neck. Greetings, gents. We have the Education Natural. Hey, EVMax peeps. Hello. Thank you for joining.
Thank
We
you.
have iCast Enterprises. Howdy from Tennessee. Jason Perry here. Been a while. Glad to catch the live stream while packing for a weekend rope rescue certification. All right, man. Sounds like a nice weekend ahead.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good
Enjoy.
luck. Enjoy. Good luck.
So Reformer is also saying hello, guys, and we have technical. Hey, EVMux folks. We have Back to the Retro Review, Texas here. Master the Neck from McKinsey, Texas. We have Raman Jamal from Akron, Ohio. Amazing. Great to see a lot of faces. We'll get back to the chat soon, but we do really want to be respectful for time and kind of jump right into the updates that we have for you for this week.
Yeah.
Iran, the stage
So
is yours.
yeah. One moment. Let me share my screen. Yeah. This one. I will share this one. Let me see if I'm sharing the right one. No. I didn't want to put it here. One moment. Can you see my screen share, Lan?
I can see
Okay.
that.
Let's move to the scene that I
Yeah,
have the
yeah,
entire screen for me.
yeah. The
Yeah.
Evmux Studio.
Amazing. So first of all, I want to speak about in this screen you will see actually two of the new features that we just released, and we announced them in the group. So the one of you who are not aware about those two new features, now we have amazing two new features. One of them is you have the transcript for you. So basically, once you finish your recording, you can go into the dashboard to your recording section, and you will be able to download the transcription for that specific recording. Moreover, we had a lot of requests from people to be able to download the audio only for your recording. So now we will have you have it also. So you won't be able to download the audio only for old recordings, but from I don't remember the exact date that we released it. I think it was on the 28th of November. So if you recorded after that, you will be able to download the audio only files. So you don't need to take it to another third party application and do it. You can download it right away from out of the box in Evmux. So this is the new two features that we just released. And I want to speak about new updates on our poll application on the apps and widget. For the one of you who are not familiar with the apps and widgets, so once you add a new layer on a processing, you have the apps and widgets. You will get a lot of options over here. I won't dive deep into it right now because I already placed poll that is for an example purposes. And what we just released, now you can select the color for each of the options you are doing the poll for. And moreover, you will be able to vote through hashtags. So any of the options that you are giving your viewers to vote for, now you can set a hashtag for that. So without entering any links or QR code, they just type in the chat that they are joining from, whatever is YouTube, Facebook, or any other platform that we have an integration with in terms of comments. They will be able to comment with a hashtag, and it will actually trigger the vote for them. So that's actually pretty amazing feature that we just released. Of course, some more flexibility in terms of like changing the size, the color of the titles, the size of the legend, to be able to do transparent or not transparent. Um, so yeah, those are the new features that I wanted to speak about them. Tell me what you thought, Elad.
Okay, we're back. I love it.
Yep.
It's I love it because I love it because the development team listen. We listen to people that they said that the QR code for people to scan and then go to vote. It's good, but it's not good enough.
Yeah.
People need it to be more simple. People need it to be more accessible because people are lazy. They don't really go and scan the QR code and do all that. Like it's two steps they need to do rather than just stay on the chat. Um, so yeah, I think it's amazing. It's amazing that with the hashtag they can do it, and it makes all this engagement on your show way more accessible to many people, and basically make sure that more people, obviously as a result, will be part of it. And that's basically what you try to achieve when you do these kind of engagements, right? So of course, eager to hear the comments, what you think about it, about anything that we do in Evmux, because that's the way for us to improve. What you saw here that we improved, sorry, with the poll, it's because of feedback we've heard, and this is how it
and
works.
and we are underestimating also the new feature for transcriptions. So
No
actually,
underestimate, I just didn't
yeah,
get to it.
that's amazing one because it get us ready for the next phase that I'm not going to speak about right now because I like to keep things for the future to speak about them and announce them. So stay tuned because we have a lot of new amazing stuff around the corner. Definitely, you need to join us to the town hall each week because in the next few town halls, in the next few weeks, we are going to announce some also great features. So stay tuned.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you, Aran, for that. Thank you for the whole team for all the hard work, for keeping Evmux up to speed and with crazy innovation. Again, I want to encourage everyone to let us know what kind of features you would like to see in Evmux, because now that we can develop those features as apps in the platform, it means we don't need to think that much about simplicity and stuff like that, because we can just add it as an app. If you want it, you add it to your studio. If you don't want it, you don't add it to your studio. It gives us the opportunity to develop super fast. The only thing we need is to understand what you want to have on the
It's
system.
worth to mention not everything can be applied as part of the apps and widget, of course, but we trying to keep the interface lean as possible, simple as possible, of course. While those crazy features that people ask, we will try to implement them as part of the apps and widget marketplace. Of course, in the near future, as we spoke before, once we will release the SDK and the API for the public, and everyone will be able to develop on top of Evmux, and this is going to be a really game changer. So also stay tuned. The one of you who knows how to, code with small HTML and CSS and small JavaScript, you will be able to do amazing stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely exciting. We are all looking forward to it. Cool. So let's go through the questions. Please, this is the time for us to talk, to collaborate. Any questions come to your mind about the topic of today, about Evmux in general, even about content creation in general, feel free to ask in the chat. We have some time today to tackle all the questions. So let's start. So we have Reforma Vision saying, whoa, that's interesting. Download recorded video, transcribe subtitles, and download MP3 audio. I discovered that this week, and I already started to use it. This is
Amazing,
what we want to
amazing.
hear.
You see?
So let us know how it works for you. If the transcription was good, if the quality is good, any feedback is really, really valuable for us. All right. Master the Neck, I love the fact you guys are constantly improving. We appreciate that very, very much. And yeah, this is the Evmux way, right? Always one step ahead, every day a little bit better. All right, back to the retro review. Love the poll feature. Tested it earlier this week. It's great. Good. You know what I love? That everyone appreciates something else. And that's the power of it. And that's exactly why this industry of content creators is so amazing. Because content creators, by definition, they are creative, right?
Yeah.
So you have different ways to use things, you have different ways that you want to use, that you need. And that's again leads us back to talk about the apps and widgets and why
Exactly.
it's so powerful, because you can design the studio with features to your needs, and features that you don't need, they won't be there. Only the basic features. Of course, everyone needs to go live, so it's not that an app to go live, like you have a button to go live. Everyone almost need to have guests here and there, so adding guests is super simple. Basic branding, super simple, yes, but more robust features that not necessarily everyone need, like polls. Some people they need polls, like you. Back to the retro review that you use polls. Some people never use polls. They don't need them in the studio to distract them and to confuse them, right?
Exactly.
And that's why apps and widgets it's so powerful, and it allows Evmux to be the go-to solution, the go-to tool, the go-to platform for any content creator. And that's basically what we try to achieve here, but still keep it simple for everyone. All right, moving forward. iCast Enterprises is saying lots of great new features. Yes, definitely. And yeah, we're just gearing up.
From the comments, it sounds like you don't have any question. You just want to compliment us. So ask some questions, please.
I have something to say about that.
Yeah.
All right. Here is one. A Jeep, a drone, is saying, when I add a countdown to the beginning of my live stream, does it automatically show on YouTube? So basically, yes, when you go live in Evmux, so when you just click on this button before you really go live, you see that you can select what scene will be played automatically when you just start the show. So in our town hall, for example, we have an opening scene with the nice Evmux logo with some music that just with emotion. You can do whatever you want. You can definitely have the countdown as the first scene, and then
And it's
yes,
also the preferable way to go live, to put something very obstructive in the beginning before you're starting your live immediately with the countdown, because otherwise it doesn't give you the time to really be prepared and see that everything's go well for you. So
correct.
the best way to go live is actually put something, like I said, obstructive, and then move to the countdown scene, because you are ready to go live and you don't need to have something too long. 10 seconds before go live to put a countdown, or like an opening scene or something. That this is the best way for me, and this is what we are doing actually. But of course it depends on each one, uh, how he really likes to do it. But
Yeah,
definitely, if you go live with a countdown at the beginning, once you will go live, it will of course will reset the video, because it should start it from the beginning. So we'll have those few seconds of the countdown, of course.
yeah. So we see different people do different things.
Yeah,
Obviously, everyone likes to go live with not to go live by themselves immediately on the screen, but have something, either a countdown, either just obstructive motion, whatever, or just a slide, whatever makes sense. That's a great time for you to, yeah, technically check that everything works,
yeah,
everything looks good. Go on all socials, make sure that everything is live and stuff like that. Also, it's worth mentioning that having a countdown, it goes hand to hand together with also doing an auto switch
exactly.
to a scene that then the first scene of the show, basically usually you or you with your guests, whatever makes sense. So the auto switch feature, sometimes it's a feature that we had right out of the gate when we launched like 2 years ago. So we're not necessarily talking about this feature all the time in town halls because it's kind of old, but it's so powerful. We use it all the time in town halls. Like we have the 10 seconds and then immediately automatically it goes to a run, and I don't need to be like crazy, to transition to the scene on time. The auto switch does the job for me. Auto switch, we have a great video in the YouTube channel. Just look for Evmux auto
Pretty much auto switch.
switch, and you'll find it super simple to set it up, super powerful, and makes you look very, very professional because there's no mistake. The video ends or the countdown or whatever it is, and boom, transition to the first scene yourself or anyone else. Also, by the
I
way,
like that you stuck on this and spoke about the auto switch, because it didn't ask you that, but it was
but it
worth
goes
to,
together.
yeah, it goes together. So it's great that
This is
you
like to,
raised
to
this
close
up.
the
Yeah,
circle of what scene are you playing first. You would like to know that after the countdown you are able to start the show right on time. So the auto switch helps you that the countdown won't just stop and you're like you didn't start and people like what's going
yeah.
on, like just because you forgot or you didn't pay attention or whatever. So yeah, I think that's really, really important to mention that it comes and it goes together. And thank you for the question. I think those questions helps us all sometimes, to refresh our minds with old features, but very, very useful features. All right, what else we have here? Um, Master the Neck. Does our chat have the ability to kick or block troublemakers from the host side?
So, not at the moment, but it is on our roadmap. So, stay tuned about it. You can kick those guests that you have on the studio, but they are not part of the chat you are mentioning. You are referring to the
Yeah,
chat of the
it's
YouTube and everything.
exactly. It's worth mentioning that in YouTube specifically, you have a lot of tools to kind of monitor the chat and keep it clean. But sometimes you don't necessarily stream only to YouTube. So definitely things we would like to add in the near future. Thank you for that. All right, we have Abeng Radio asking a Bible app would be great. We know.
Yeah, we know. So, yeah, stay tuned about it.
Yeah, a lot of people, religious from different aspects and point of views and whatever, using Evmux because those people, they love to spread the word of God and live stream, and Evmux is a great tool for them. And we definitely want to add more capabilities specifically needed by those this
not not not,
segment or
not
this
only
vertical.
for religious thing, but of course, as we mentioned before, the things with apps and widget, the problem it should solve is because of the content creation industry, they have a lot of niche and vectors. The apps and widget marketplace should solve this problem, exactly this one, because instead of overloading the interface, the apps and widget will allow you, for those who want to spread the words of God, for example, to have the Bible app, and it will be part of the interface. They will be able to present scripture on screen. Definitely we're going to do it. Stay tuned.
Cool, cool. All right. There is a question here, kind of general, which is great. I have features that I need. How do I approach you directly? All right, so I think that it's a great way, a great opportunity, sorry, to kind of encourage all of you to join our Facebook group. Our
Exactly.
Facebook group is the best place to engage and connect with other community members and with us. We monitor this group all the time. So if you ask a feature, you can get feedback from the community, and
Let's
also
leverage the QR code. Give us
we
the
will
sync
know about it.
with the QR code of the group. We have one.
Let's see what I have here. No, this is with the chat. Ah, yeah, but the
The
for
QR code is in
the
the middle. Yeah,
yeah,
so scan this QR code with your phone and you will get into the group, right? It's the group.
it should be the QR code here on the screen will lead you to the Facebook group. But also, you can just go to Facebook, search for Evmux, and you'll find the group. Shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, it is the group. Yeah.
And yeah, just do it. This is, I think, the best way to ask. You can also always email to support@evmux.com. It will open a ticket, but feature request is also fine. We'll see that, of course. But I love the Facebook group because you can see if more people really like the feature, right? And
But by
then
the way, in the group itself, we have a post that Anthony back then posted about feature request. Even if we are not answering you directly about some feature request, you can post it over there. Trust us, we are seeing it and we will give it the time to give enough attention for us, for the dev team and everything to prioritize those requests. So
all
feel
right,
free to post your request over there.
cool. Back to the retro review is saying any way to get a countdown for going live or recording so we know when the live or the recording actually starts, not a countdown for the viewers, but for the user. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Like, because when you go live, it's initializing for a little bit. So is it possible to add a countdown to that?
It's a little bit tricky for in terms of like technically for us, because of course I won't dive into the infrastructure of how Evmux works, but it's definitely it's very, it's not constant time, so it's very hard for us to be able to give you this countdown because it depends on the resources and how it's allocated. So it's not something that we are able to do. And this is why I always recommend, once you go live, put something like an obstructive video or something without any limitation of time that can run in the background for the beginning of the live stream, and then do the transition to the scene that you want to open with. Definitely, this is the best approach that I think is to go live.
Cool, cool, cool. All right, all right. There is a question here. I want to know how I can add lower third animations customizations. So of course you can do that in Evmux. You have a very robust lower third editor, let's say, with a lot of options, a lot of capabilities. You can decide how much time it will be on the screen, when it will remove, will it be always on the screen, different designs, different colors. There is a great video in our YouTube channel. Look for Evmux lower thirds and you'll find it and you'll see that the sky is the limit with lower thirds. Also, you can disable lower thirds in Evmux and upload your own lower thirds if you have them as animations or as pictures. Of course, with the processing, it's
Or
something.
WebMs, of course.
Or
WebM also
WebMs.
with transparency, so you will be able to create actually anything you want if you know
Correct.
how to do it. Or in Fiverr you can find many people that can create and design the way you want it. So you can upload those WebM files with transparency, so you can get amazing stuff over there.
Cool. We have a couple more minutes. We'll try to catch as many questions as possible. Any idea when the ability to stream pre-recorded videos at preset times, like on Restream? I know a dream list, but it is no nice to have streams go without being online to keep users active.
We are hearing you, and we know that there is demand for this kind of feature that you want to have on Evmux. It's on our roadmap for sure. I don't have an ETA for that, but stay tuned. We will have it eventually, and I hope sooner than what you think. But I don't have an exact ETA for that. It's
Cool.
definitely something that we are working on.
Um, all right. Whiskey is asking my usual question. When will web sources be available in the dynamic scene or be able to add dynamic guest layout to a pro scene? Either will meet my needs to move to Evmux full time.
It is also something that we are, I can say, working on. It's something that we are still trying to figure out what is the best way to implement it, because we don't want to do something that then we will decide that it's not good enough. Let's do something else. It's something that we are really working on the best solution to have in that area. As you mentioned, there are two possibilities over here: to be able to put those web sources on the dynamic scene, or to put the dynamic scene as part of an existing pro scene. So definitely, it's something that we are working on. Also, stay tuned about it. I don't have an ETA, but that's a great question. It's great that
Cool. All right. I think the
you bring it.
last one for today will be the biggest question I get
The
from,
biggest. It's the
yeah,
biggest one.
yeah, from viewers is the ability for the host and guests to be able to live stream at the same time on individual channels versus just the host channel. So the guest to be able to add their own channel, like you're my guest now, Iran, you will be able
Yeah,
to
yeah.
add your channel as a destination.
I know. Also, same answer that I just answered. It is something also that we are working on. It takes time to release all of those features.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, but it is something that also will be available in the near future, I guess.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, thank you very much. We have last comment from Ahavat Ami saying, God bless Israel. Kadima, guys, it's in Hebrew. We will be your biggest supporters at Ahavat Ami International.
Thank you very much.
Ahavat Ami
Appreciate it.
International. Yeah, thank you for that. Today, unfortunately, the we're back to fighting and battling and everything. Hope everyone stays safe and strong, and take care,
Yeah.
and wishing for better days in the near future, hopefully. So, with that, thank you everyone for joining us again this Friday. Hopefully, we'll see you all next Thursday. Of course, we'll update you when it's going to happen. So, stay tuned. Let us know in the comments and in the Facebook group any comments, any feedback, anything. It just makes us better every day, just a little bit better. And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye,
Bye bye,
guys.
everyone. Have a great weekend.
All right, I'm live. That was easy.